details talking about these females.
Episode 1, everybody. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Lesson learned. That's the name of this episode. Let's get into it, man.
Man, lesson
So,
learned. I think we just got burnt.
so I'm gonna say this, bro. Like I said, we're working on this project. She told me that she want to be all, this and that, and she don't want to do that. She's a woman of God, which I respect that. Same here. We a man of God. Same here. Not a problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, cool. You brought up the fact that we had mentioned on the Full Throttle project about 17 years ago. Why y'all ain't gonna do that Bonnie and Clyde? Y'all reunited, go ahead and do it. She was like, well, T man, I ain't trying to talk about murder and all. I'm like, we ain't gotta do it like that. You can, hit it from a different perspective. Boom. Right? That's
Right.
that. That's it.
That's it.
Then I said, we in the middle of doing it. So she goes to the studio when she supposed to been working on the Bonnie and Clyde. She's like, I want to record this song that I've been working on. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It's you. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's kind of what I was telling her. I'm going to give you the green light because you baby girl, you jelly. Like, you good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she kind of BSing the time with the project, taking a little sweet time, this and that. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'd rather her take her time than not do it at all. You know understand what I'm saying? So
Right. Because she
when it
she
came
got
to
she got a swag, man. She got talent.
right. So when she did green light, she brought her cousin. Okay, cool. Now here's the thing. She did it without saying, hey, if you don't mind, I'll put my cousin on this track. I got an idea. I would have been like, cool, whatever. Because once again, who it is jelly. No problem. I
No
would have been
problem.
cool with that. Then when I got the track back, she all like she reached out to you, to old Nassus, to Pariah, everybody but the person that brought her in. You don't go against the person. It's protocols to this shit. It's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's policies and procedures.
Right. You don't go against that. That's like if she brought me in and introduced me to all of y'all. I'm not gonna go against her and start talking to y'all behind her back. I'm gonna be like, hey, Jelly, is it cool if you know what I'm saying? We woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she was mad because her cousin, so she said, well, y'all ain't put her name with her. I said, one, baby, I never knew her name. Two, if you would have just said, hey, T man, if it's cool if you gon', can you put her name in the title? I would have been like, what's her name and how do you spell it? Or text it to me and we're gonna change it around and boom, now she in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And now she in there. Now she in the game. But she ain't do
All
that.
this, right, all this because of that right there. This is where all this got started. It's like I'm gonna go against you. It's like how you gonna go against the person that brought you in? Now keep in mind, even when she texted or when she emailed me, she like, this could have been peaceful. But you was being because I took a minute to get back to you in the email, you being all nasty. But one, you could have reached out to me like you did with everybody else. The same way you reached out to Mac, to Onassis, to Pariah, you could have reached out to T-Man, the one who brought you in, the one who gave you the opportunity to be down in the first place. You could have reached out to me that's at the same time. So that's a bunch of baloney. That's BS. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she's like, but you got nasty. I'm pissed the fuck off. You backdoored me. You stabbed me in my back. You played me. You dropped me like a bad habit. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
push over me. You basically use me to, you know what I'm saying, to your advantage. What the fuck you mean? Of course I'm fucking hot. And
Right. That
so
caused
she,
damage when you just use somebody to your advantage.
keep in mind, she ain't give a 1 cent for anything. She go over there smoking all old Nass's weed up. Didn't give not 1 cent to shit. Didn't put in on nothing. She might. I don't know if she paid for a session one time. I don't know. But I remember Onessa did a track for her. He gave her a beat. I'm like, okay, they did a little gospel thing, whatever like that. Cool. And I would have been. And I even told Onessa, I said, bro, by her doing this project with me, it's a blessing to have her. We doing this little duo project, Bonnie and Clyde, Cass and Jelly. I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna look out for. I'm gonna try to like figure out a way to pay you some money so we can get her at least 12 tracks that she can get done for studio time. And she could have brought her cousin or whatever. It's Jelly. I would have
She
gave her
could
the
have
green
brought her
light.
mama. She could have brought anybody. She could
You
have brought
understand?
everybody. She
You
could have brought the
understand?
whole family. And
You
I would have been
understand?
happy to I engineer everybody. I don't give a
Mm-hmm.
damn if the cousin was off beat as shit. I don't care. Like the cousin had a nice little verse, but she could have had a nothing ass verse. I probably still
Right.
would have engineered it.
Right.
Just
And
off her
see, I could have been
strength.
an asshole, and not even that. I could have been like, "Oh no, I ain't tell you could put her on there. Take her off. I ain't agree to that. I just need your part. I didn't ask for it, but it was brilliant. It was a cool idea. So I ain't knocking because it's Jelly. Once again, so while she pulling this whole like, well, gotta figure it out about you being the B word right now, you know it. And I'm gonna get a little meaner later on. I'm trying to be respectful because I want people to understand how it started. So I don't want to get into this funky bitch and I'm gonna get into that later on because Respectfully, she have the talent, Matt. She got the talent. She's a triple threat. She can sing, she can rap, she can produce. She got the talent, correct. But she got a dirty ass mindset. It's her outlook on life. Her mindset is St. Louis dirty bum bullshit. She on dirty time. You know what I'm saying? For being extra nosy, for smoking up other people's shit, moving like it's on her accord, like she run the show. She got a fucked up mentality the way she viewed it. She was wrong on that note. And then, like I said, it's protocol, bro. You gotta follow procedure. You gotta, I don't want to brought you in. You run it by me. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't gonna tell you no to nothing. So yeah, man. And that's why I say lesson learned, man. If you know me, man, I'm gonna say this. I don't want this episode to be too long, Max. So I'm gonna wrap it up like this, bro. I'm all about economics. I'm all about money. I'm all about being a trendsetter. I'm all about putting things together. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my thing was this was a mixtape series. No contracts was signed, no documents, no nothing was signed on dotted line. This is a mixtape series. We're using YouTube beats. We putting a little mixtape series. We've been doing this for before she even came along. We've been doing this consistently for about 6 years maximum. The Blue Army. It's a franchise. Now
Hey
for the
yo,
people,
I don't even think that the people know really what happened yet. We never really explained that shit, so we got to tell them what happened.
what part?
They don't know why their songs that they was bumping ain't on there no more.
Oh, you go ahead and tell them. Shit. She
What
took it. She
happened
striked it.
was Angeli put a copyright strike on the
Mm-hmm.
all of the Bonnie and Clyde songs. The
Uh-huh.
songs that I engineered, the songs that Cass paid for are all
Uh-huh.
gone.
Mm-hmm.
The ones they worked on together from a copyright infringement claim that Angeli put on there. I was
Mm-hmm.
loving all of the stuff that they did together. And it was actually my idea to do. But before that, just about anything else, and we would have loved to jump in with Angeli before we she put copyright strikes on the team.
Yeah, even her cousin was invited to come along. I said that shit. But her thing was, it was kind of like, I'm telling her, I'm like, I'm the one who run this. I brought you in. I'm the person you go through. It's kind of like, who the fuck you think you is? I'm gonna go to Mac. I'm gonna go to Old Nass. I'm like, and then shout out to Old Nasses and shout out to Pariah and shout out to you because everybody was like, yeah, Mac is the captain. Cass is the general. So we are the bosses. But in this case, I'm kind of your boss. I'm your general in this note. So for you to go around me, it'd be different if Matt brought you in. Then I'd be like, hey, talk to Matt. He brought you in. You worked that out with him. That's y'all thing. That's your man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'd be different if Onassis brought you in or Pariah. That's what she got to understand. You don't go against me. I'm the one green light. This is like when she tried to say, and I gotta say this, bro. When she was like, hey, Cass, can I ask Onassis or can you ask him to send me the file so I can like listen to it? I said, nope. I said, you ain't getting nothing till it's finished because I want you to promote it. When Mac Beats engineer it and you get the real good copy, when it hit YouTube, share the link. Let's get those views, those likes and comments. Let's go up. Because you're gonna wear yourself out by playing it on your own like that. Just playing it, you know what I'm saying? I don't want
Right.
that. You did your part. We're gonna wait. That's the only thing that I will say that I'm kind of strict on. Once you record it now, I don't want you playing it over and over in your email. I want you to wait till you get the finished version. And then that way you can say, hey, check this link out, check out my new track. Me and my boy Cass, we just dropped the track or whatever like that, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. I had pressed up key change. I did hoodies, I just started the clothing line. I just all this shit, bro. And I'm selling merch and I made money. Like she's sitting there doing that. Like I said in the first video, she don't even realize we already benefited we already profited from the project.
Right.
Yeah, man, this crazy. So I want to say this to the people, man. Lesson learned: when somebody show you their true colors, you better believe them when they show you who they are. Um, And that's why this episode is called Lesson Learned, the first episode. We got 4 more episodes coming, man. I just had to say that with this one, with being the first one. And this is gonna be in a playlist. This is the Bonnie and Clyde podcast. It's a little mini series I had to put on this page because she did that. The project will be going back up, but like I said, we got other projects we dropping. We don't got time to be fighting with YouTube to where we get too many strikes and then they like, we're gonna take your page down because now you've been striked up. You see what I'm saying? So we got projects that we don't have with her that will be going up. My project about to drop next after we done with Black Mirrors. Be looking out for that UFO video that's coming real soon, man. We got some things in the work, and all these things I wanted her to be a part of.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up right there, man. And we gonna see y'all on part 2, man.